Welcome back. Today I have my glass cleaner highlight for 2024. I have really tested a lot. Of course, I don't make a video every time I use a product because that would get very monotonous, but the products are often in use. As soon as something needs to be tested or a glass cleaner is used in the household, it gets tried out. And there is a glass cleaner that has really impressed me very positively, especially in the summer months and now, when the dirt really increases significantly. Yes, it is a few euros more expensive, but I really have to say, in terms of how often you clean the glass, you don't do it 10 times a week, but really once a week thoroughly, or if you've had a long drive, you shouldn't let the dirt stick for too long, but go over it directly with the cleaner. Also, one that fits very well into a small carrying bag with a bottle size of 500 ml, which you might take with you on vacation, and this is the glass cleaner. You have already read the title, the Nitido from LABOCOSMETICA. I think this is one of the absolute best glass cleaners available on the market, especially for insect residues. It simply ventilates super well. Even in the sun, I have no problem with it leaving any streaks or anything. We are now testing or using it again here on the windshield of the M because it is really dirty. We were out and about the other day and it was a disaster. When you drive against the sun, you can hardly see anything. You're going to clean the windows really well now, and I will give you a bit more of my feedback on the glass cleaner. Absolutely top product. Let's go. Here we have the current condition. There are really a lot of insect splatters on it. Really burnt on and extremely sticky, so very bad. You will also remove the lime scale edge. That's why I wanted to show you this in the video. The Nitido, and that's why it is also mentioned on the back, can also be used in the sun. Of course, if your windows are 80 degrees hot and you have an outside temperature of 30 degrees, it might be a good idea to drive into the shade. But also here, if you want to do a quick cleaning in winter of crusted salt residues or the last insect remains from the summer and autumn months, I would definitely recommend it. Sprays, fits. I always let it sit a bit. You can also spread it a little on the surface if you have heavy soiling. But actually, if you take a carbon fiber cloth or a scrub pad for heavier soiling, there is one from LABOCOSMETICA, or you use a scrub pad of your choice. You can first loosen the coarse dirt, wipe it off with a cloth, and then do a normal glass cleaning with an appropriate carbon cloth, waffle cloth, or microfiber cloth, whatever is available on the market. You can use it perfectly. What I've always noticed here, when I use the cleaner, even in the sun, is that you don't have any annoying streaks. I'm now doing a really intensive glass cleaning and just taking a look. Look, I also need to work on that with the glass cloth, especially rub over it, because that's exactly what I just said. If the dirt has been on for a very long time, you can also support it with a small tool. It's like with wheel cleaning. And here you can see again how I do it. 2000, one side of the cloth, and then I go over it nicely and evenly, and first loosen the coarse residues. If you regularly maintain and keep your window clean, and don't constantly race through swarms of insects on the highway at 300, then it shouldn't be a problem at all. I still have the same side from the beginning. So, what doesn't go away are stone chips? Obviously. My window has also suffered, even from the previous owner. So, we have completely wetted one side. Now you can already see that we have light streaks on it, and now look, while I talk, you're getting less and less, and that's exactly what I mean. So it dries off by itself very well. But now I will take a fresh side. Again, and that is exactly the point. Look, it has completely dried off, and now I will spray 2 more times and take care of the details, because on a dry windshield the cloth doesn't glide, so I will go over it once here. Again from top to bottom. And you know it 100%, when someone has used glass cleaner, you have to go over it again. There are still streaks, there are still difficulties. You go along here and in the S behind, it dries off. Is that visible? Yes, that's how it should be. That was really an intensive cleaning. If you have less dirt on it, it goes significantly faster. Also, go along here under the windshield wiper again. But here, be careful not to go over this fresh spot again with the dirty side. We'll go to the other side. Here you can also see the dirt being removed. Here I first loosen the coarse residues. If your vehicle is even dirtier, it would be good to drive to the self-service box. But you don't always have the options, and it really annoys me. in the car when you're driving. Low sunlight, and you have to look through what feels like a carpet of insect residues and other dirt. It's always perfect to have a good glass cleaner for that. So, it's important to make sure you get everything. If you miss something, just touch it up again. Looks good? Here at the top, just the tip. When the cloth has soaked up the cleaner, also have a second one on hand. I'm looking down here, look, we still have a square left. We're taking that up now. 2001, so we almost have a perfectly clean cloth. And here you can also notice that when there's no product left on it, because it evaporates, it no longer slides on the carbon cloth. That's why spray it again. And now we're just doing the final touch again. I'm simply taking the product with me and very carefully going over it once more. Use end. It will all air out completely on its own. Here too. We wait another 1 second. You can also speed it up by fanning a bit of air here, and then it looks very good. And you can already see here, I also need to clean the inside again. Especially up here in this area, I need to go over the inside again. It looks very, very good. You can see it clearly now. Very, very clear here at the windshield wiper from the other side. Then take that down over there again, and in no time you can really clean a window beautifully without having any annoying streaks on it. It ventilates so well, and I particularly noticed that with the glass cleaner, which is why it's included again in my highlight video. When it comes to glass cleaner, I'm the type of person who always uses one that is specifically designed for vehicle care. Why? Quite simple. You can feel free to compare the glass cleaners from discount stores for $0.99 or $1.999 here with the Nitido, for example. Compare, especially on a windshield where there are a lot of insects, because household glass cleaners are specifically for household use, for limescale residues on shower glass, for example, or also on window panes if something has settled there. But on the window panes of a house or an apartment, you don't have insect residues that have slammed against the glass at 30, 80, 100, or 200 km/h. If so, then you definitely live in a tornado area. But here in our latitudes, that's not the case. Therefore, the glass cleaners must dissolve these organic residues in the shortest time possible and evaporate without streaks. And that is a very, very important point. Even if these residues from the insects or organic residues are on the cloth, the whole thing must be enveloped in such a way that it doesn't just become a pure smear. And that is a very, very important point with the glass cleaners. That's why my highlight here is the Nitido from LABOCOSMETICA. If you are looking for a really good glass cleaner that you can easily use regularly on the window, even when it gets a bit warmer in summer, I must say, this is one of my absolute favorites for this year. Until next time, if you have questions about glass cleaning, leave them in the comments below. There are also various tools, scrub pads for rough pre-cleaning, and all the different glass cleaning cloths. I will also link a bit below what are some of my favorites and what I really, really like to use. And if you have questions, feel free to ask in the comments below via WhatsApp. And otherwise, I am always available for you. Until next time, I appreciate a thumbs up. A short video again about this highlight product. Until next time, your Sebastian. Bye guys.